Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to do the month of March reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. If you're new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you're one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, welcome back. Come on in. I'm sending you so much love and light and blessings as well. Cross watchers, you are always welcome. So come on in, have a seat as well. I'm sending you love and light too. Thank you so much for being here with us. Okay, so if you don't know, maybe you're new to my channel. I'm not big on signs. I like to focus on you. But if I feel like your message correlates to one of my other readings that I did for a different zodiac sign, I may refer you to watch that video, but it's always up to you what you choose to do. I am really big on oracle cards right now. So in this reading, I am using all oracle cards. There will be three parts to your reading. If you have watched some of the other signs, including Aquarius, Gemini, and I think it was Sagittarius, they came in first, second, and third, I believe, for the month of February with the most views. So one of the ways I give back is by giving them more messages. And first place gets a lot more messages from various decks. So they had four parts to their reading for that purpose. Okay, so that's just one of my ways of giving back. So please remember that. And there will be other ways too going forward as my channel continues to grow. So since I am using um, Oracle cards, it's like a higher level. Um, I feel like the messages are really crisp. They're a lot more clear, but I don't know. It's a different energy, but I love it. I love tarot and Oracle, I'll be honest. All right, so if you happen to see a picture and you see a masculine, feminine, female, male, boy, girl, whatever, when it comes to tarot and oracle, it's really all about energy. So don't focus on the genders. Just take the message as it resonates for you and leave the rest. Never ever force it. Remember, you all have free will, and actions can change based off spirit, stepping in to intervene, or somebody just choosing to do something differently. Yes, I will do reversals in this reading, but only for one deck. That will be the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck by Tori Hartman. So in part two of your reading, I will do reversals only as it comes out. And I'm going to do the spread of the Celtic cross. Okay. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Scorpio, I really get really good comments. You guys are awesome about sending me good and positive energy. I appreciate you guys very much. And all the likes and the shares and subscribes and the views, all this just adds to my channel and it keeps it growing. I have so many more amazing things to show you guys. I have so many projects in the making. I'm always working, and believe me, once all my projects come back to me done, um, I guarantee you this, it's going to be different from what you've seen on online. I believe so, anyways. It's a different feel to me already, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll share more as things become more completed. Okay, but I appreciate you. That's the main thing I want you to know, and that's real talk. I am available for readings and life coaching sessions. If you don't know, life coaching sessions is not me teaching you how to be a life coach, but I can do that if you want. But I think I'm charging $35, yeah, for readings and 35 for life coaching sessions. Life coaching sessions is basically maybe you explain a scenario or you just have questions about life and you just want guidance and advice. Okay, there's some topics below, but of course in my description box it don't have to correlate with those topics. It can be whatever you're comfortable with. As far as the readings I'm doing this month, I'm doing tarot and oracle card readings. Um, these are personals, and I'm only doing fortune telling readings, so I'm not taking questions. I do work for another company where I do questions all throughout the week. So I'm just trying to balance and try some different things and experiment with some different things there. If you have any questions, my email's below. Just reach out and don't hesitate. If you feel like being generous and you want to donate, just know that's greatly appreciated. I do have PayPal and Cash App, and anything that you pour into me, believe me, I will be putting that into you probably like tenfold because I'm always working on projects for you guys. All right. I think that's all I had to say, Scorpio, for the intro. Okay, so let's start your reading. So the first part, I'm starting with the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck. This is written and illustrated by Kim Dreer. This is what the box looks like. I think I showed you guys last month for February, but for those who haven't seen it, it looks like this. Very pretty. And you guys got angel number 1. So you may want to look up that number. You can Google that. It's just that simple. And you have what's called Spirit Awakens. Your card says, I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. This is awesome. This reminds me of people wanting to be on the right track with God. So you're focused on what you feel Spirit sent you here to do, what you feel God specifically sent you here to do. And of course, you have your entire spiritual team, your angels, your guides. You have your ancestors, you have family and friends. You also have, you have a whole team. You have Jesus. You have a whole team of people on the other side that's guiding you, helping you along the way. And we have physical helpers on this side as well. So this is what you feel divinely guided to do. And we can have more than one purpose. I was thinking about, like when I was teaching in a classroom, and I've taught online, I've taught in a classroom from elementary all the way up to college. Um, I've tutored, I've taught, I've done different programs. I was a professor at one point, and I'm just letting you guys know, for anybody who is a teacher, there's like 1,000 ways to teach. It's not just in a classroom, it's what I did outside the classroom. It's anything that I did, just personally, to me, I'm still teaching through the card decks that I'm making and just the different things that I'm led to do. So even here with tarot and oracle cards, I am still teaching. So there's more than one way to serve your purpose. Okay. And just remember, a part of your purpose is to help others. That's a part of everybody's purpose. That's something that makes us human, that we all need each other. We all need assistance from each other. These cards are so beautiful. I really love this deck. I'm so drawn to all the light in these cards in this deck, and it's so amazing. So as you align to your soul's purpose, Scorpio, just remember this is awakening. So some of you may feel very odd at this time, or you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. It could be numbers, could be feathers, it could be things that just out of the ordinary, things that you don't usually see. This is spirit contacting you and connecting with you. It's like by awakening, it's like you're going within. Okay. And for those of you who are on this journey, you definitely already understand this is making sense. For those of you who haven't traveled this yet, but this is where you're headed, especially in March and going forward, it is unlike anything you've ever experienced. So you're about to become aligned to your soul purpose, which means you're going to find more peace, okay, and meaning of your life and life, period, just life in general. This is your spiritual path, and it's a very personal journey, one that we all must walk. You know what I mean? This is a journey we all have to walk, and some people do fight this, and I feel like the people that's fighting this, they're not on track. So pray to be on the right track with God, and always meditate, talk to your guides. They're here to help you. Your angels, they're here to help you. So invite them in, to help you and to step in. And don't let anybody else choose your path, even if it's something that people would say, oh, well, you don't want to do that. That's not for you. You know what? If it feels right and you have the signs, or God may even talk to you and tell you or ask you questions along my path, God was asking me certain things, because Spirit wants you to be happy. They want you to do what you feel is best for you. And you just never know what. It's funny because when you talk to Spirit, sometimes, and I'm talking spiritually, like even when I sleep, I don't just dream. I go into vision mode, which is a deeper level spiritually for me. So it's like HD for me. If a dream is super clear, HD is even way more clear for me. So when I'm in vision mode, that's usually when I connect with Spirit a lot. Dream mode as well, but especially when I'm in vision mode. So when I'm in that mode, it's like it's just different. It's a different level, and some of you will understand this, and others of you will learn to understand this as your spirit develops and awakens. This is spiritual growth, and in this journey, in this inner knowing, it's like you may hear Spirit when you're visioning, or you may talk to God at this time, or you may even see things while you're woke. Angels. I can see angels while I'm woke. So you just never know what can happen. Don't let anything freak you out or scare you. Embrace it is what I'm gonna say. But it's an inner knowing. It's a feeling of connectedness. It's your calling, and it's gonna bring you a lot of love and joy. It's gonna make you real fulfilled. I can go on and on about this card because it means a lot, and I definitely understand it. So I see why I'm teaching it, and I'm helping others to understand their purpose, Scorpio, like you, because this is like a new life for you. It's more than a new cycle to me. It's heavier. It's bigger than that, because it's like now the work that you're gonna do for God and for yourself. Like this is soul work to me. So doing the soul work. Let me write that down because I don't want to forget it whenever I get to like trying to figure out the topics and titles. Not the topics, but the titles for your videos. Okay, so let's get to part 2 of your reading. This is where I use the Celtic cross, And like I said, I will read reversals if it comes out. This is from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck. This is by Tori Hartman. This is a really cool deck. I'm really loving it. There are so many aspects to this deck because it comes with a digital, like almost 100-page digital book that you download and look up and stuff, but it's really cool. But anyway, Spirit, please come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Scorpio for the month of March, year 2021. For Scorpio, Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? Okay. All right, I'm going to cut these cards in front of you, and I'm going to lay them out, and I'll let you know which each of them represent. Okay, so the first card represents you in your current and present situation. Card number 2 is what's crossing you. This is also what's helping you. 3 represents the best you can expect from this situation. 4 represents a question you may have. This could also give you clarity about a situation. 5 represents what's next or in the future. This is what's ahead. 6 represents the past. It can also mean a fear as well. 7 represents how you see yourself or the action you could take guided by spirit. 8 represents what's happening in your environment with family, friends, co-workers. It could be anybody you're working close with on independent projects or just neighbors, relatives, friends, anybody around you. 9 represent hopes and or fears, could be both. 10 is the outcome of the spread, and I always start with the bottom of the deck, and this is the overall message of this spread. This is wisdom. I love when I see this card because it just reminds me of growth. This means you have taught yourself a lot of lessons. You've endured a lot. And no, it wasn't easy to go through life's challenges, but you will be triumphant, Scorpio. You're a fighter. Um, and you believe in yourself. And I really feel like your wisdom is going to come from spirit. It's going to come from a higher calling. It's more than just your personal experiences here, but you're starting to understand like how what you went through connects to like your whole life, to your childhood, to your future, to your present. Like you're starting to understand the meaning of your life, which is why you guys are awakening spiritually. You're going through your awakening. It's such a beautiful experience, especially to do it while you're on this side in earth, because I know a lot of people fight it. Um, and they may have to come back to, till they get to that next level to get there. But I feel like a lot of you are opening that door. You're opening your heart. You're opening your mind to receive these messages from spirit so that you can fly and soar and be the best person that you could be. And this is what it's really about. I love that. You are becoming so much wiser and you see the strength in yourself. It's like you can reflect now and see like the things you've changed, the things you've done differently or will. And that's a good feeling to look at yourself and see how you've grown. Because if you don't see it, I'm going to tell you this, people around you, they see it, Scorpio. They're noticing, whether they're saying so or not. Okay, what's happening in your present current situation? In reverse, Scorpio, you guys have expansion. So I feel like there's something you may want to grow on, and it could be with this wisdom, because some of you, like I said, are going through that spiritual awakening, and you're going to keep growing. You're going to keep going. So don't let anything hinder you or stop your growth, is what I'm getting. Could be people around you who may disagree with certain, choices that you want to make, especially regarding your career or even your spirituality. Somebody may not agree with your religious beliefs or something like that, but you need to do what you feel is right. Always listen to God, always listen to Jesus, always listen to your entire spiritual team. That's what they're there for guidance. And believe me, they will show you the right direction. They will blow you into the right direction. They'll help you. They'll move things for you. But you just got to keep doing the work too. So don't stop, is what this message is telling me. Okay? Don't stop your growth and don't let anything or anyone put a halt to your plans, especially if you feel like it's divinely guided. All right, what's helping you and what's crossing you is release. This is in reverse. So I feel like you have released the past, any negative experiences that brought like dark clouds or cold days. Somebody was really mean around you is what I'm hearing. You let this person have it. I feel like you gave them some choice words and you released them. Like, and you might have let a lot of people go. Like, I feel like it's more than one. Um, there's just a lot of people that's not on your level, Scorpio, and it's like you're tired of their energy is what I feel happened, but I feel like you let them go. Um, and that's good. That's actually to your benefit is what I'm getting, because they were only going to hold you back. especially for the people who was like saying that they support you, but they really wasn't showing it. So you are a believer in not just words, but people following through. You're very intuitive. I'm hearing psychic even for a lot of you Scorpios, and there's something you're coming in tune with. You're coming in tune with your own psychic abilities, is what I'm getting. So you do have to release people, especially if they're draining you, and you know, and that's something psychics know this very well. Energy means a lot. People can suck you dry like that. If you're just around people on a low vibration on a constant basis, they're always feeding you negativity. They never have anything good to say. They're always with the games and the tricks and the mind manipulation, and just they're unstable. We help a lot of people, but this is why a lot of psychics will say, I got to take a break. I got to go on vacation. I got to get away. Or you'll be forced to. Spirit will step in and they'll advert us, because if you don't take the breaks, and this is for you, Scorpio, as well, you have to take your breaks, because if you don't um, take your breaks, not just away from people, but from life, sometimes you have to just break away and just get your get your mind in a place of like peaceful thoughts, because some people are so negative, and although we're here to help people, we can't do it to our detriment. Okay, we can't do it to where it hurts us. So you have to make sure when you're helping people that you take breaks and rest and have space for you and still enjoying life, because you can listen to people's problems, you can help people all you want, that's good, but it still can be draining if it's sad all the time, or if it's negative all the time, or if it's always bad news. Like, always see the good in everything, look for the positive, look for the lessons, look for the blessings, look for the helpers and the givers, and look for the light is what I'm hearing. So it's good you release whatever need to be released. Okay, the best that you can expect from this situation is gossip. Yeah, people will be talking about you in positive and negative ways, is what I'm getting. You can't be bothered by this. Do not spend your time arguing with people trying to get them to see your vision or to see things your way. It's a waste of time. Let them talk. As long as you are walking your walk and you're walking your path and you're here to please God, people need to understand that I'm not here to please people. Of course, if you work under a boss, you want to make your subordinates, um, well, you want to make your company happy, your subordinates, but you also want to make your bosses happy as well. No matter, even if you're a boss, you want your team to be happy. A good boss does. But I'm just saying, some people, work in a position where you have higher ups. You want them to be pleased with your work, but overall, you need to be pleasing God first. It's God in yourself. Okay, that's number one. And yeah, some people are going to be haters. But I feel like you're going to be happy. So it's like, you're going to be great. So some of you may be artists and you like to paint or draw. Others of you may be returning back to school to learn a trade or a new skill or something like that. But I feel like you see the brighter future ahead. Like, you see the pretty picture of what you want and where you're going. And being awakened or woke and being excited about life is where you should be. So don't let anybody's drama bring you down. Don't let anybody talking crazy get the best of you or make you say some things out of character. I'm just getting, take the high moral ground, take the high moral road, and just stay very positive and peaceful. And just remember, like, to feed people encouraging comments, and keep encouraging yourself too. That's what I'm getting. Don't let people like get the best of you. Continue to shine and be happy, no matter what they think or how they feel. All right, if you had a question or need more clarity about a situation, here's number 4. This is your answer. You have creation. See what I mean? You're just going to be creative. You're going to do things your way, even if people don't understand your art, or they may not understand your reasoning or your way of doing things. But you know what? When you're doing things for the divine and you're doing things that's connected to, God and spirit, you have nothing to worry about, because being on the right track is an incredibly amazing feeling. Nothing can take from that. Um, just keep going. And some of you are really manifesting like at night or under the moon, or maybe you get a lot of inspiration at that time. Others of you are really paying attention to rocks or crystals, or somebody could be a gemologist. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. But anyways, you study rocks. Others of you, some people are really like dream catchers, is what I'm seeing here, and like feathers. Some of you are seeing feathers. That could be messages from those loved ones on the other side as well. They could be letting you know that they're around and they're supporting you and they see what you're doing. They're also helping you and guiding you as well. I'm seeing steam and like smoke, but smoke is in like a way of like burning sage and stuff like that. People may be you may be trying something different that you never tried before. Um you're just really opening up your creativity. And I think that's good. You're gonna have so much fun with this, is what I'm getting. Yeah. All right. So what's next and in your future, Scorpio, you guys have rejection. So you may be rejected. Something you do, people may not like, or you may submit a project or something that people may not be so happy with. But I'm getting, don't get mad, just reevaluate how you feel about it. Because I feel like a lot of people will be in your ear or talking, and you already have gossip. And it's interesting. I'm seeing a lot of people around you. And I keep seeing paintbrushes. So somebody likes to paint or draw, or you're an artist in some type of form. It could be food, even. There's so many things that's art today. You could be somebody who's designing a shoe or some type of collection. Whatever you're doing, Scorpio, go forward with it, is what I'm hearing. Keep going. So if something doesn't work out, go to the next, painting or drawing, or go to the next, like, let's say you are designing a house or you're doing architecture and you're about to design a building or something like that. Keep going. Whatever happens, dust off whatever they said and keep going. Because I feel like you're going to get it right. You're going to get it right. Keep going till you get it right. You're going to get it. There's a lot of gray here. Somebody might really like the color gray. Um, could be somebody feeling neutral about something. So just embrace spirit is what I'm hearing. Embrace how things connect in your life and keep searching for the meaning of things. Okay. All right. What's in the past or fear, Scorpio? You guys have vanity. So, you know, you also could be praised for something you've done well. Like while somebody may be hating, the right person might walk along and say, "Oh, this is incredible." You know what I mean? So somebody might even like love what you did more than your boss or the people you wanted to like it. Somebody else on a higher level may love it. So do not get caught up in your ego. This is vanity. So this is like stuck in your ego. But this is the past. Um, Maybe you felt like you needed validation from people in the past, or maybe you were. I'm hearing showstopper. Somebody was a showstopper. Somebody really put on a show. You could have been a magician. Or somebody could have been connected to spirit in a way where you did things differently than people were used to, or you had some type of party and you could be a dancer or a singer. Some type of presentation was here that people were just in awe of, but don't let it go to your head. You know what I mean? We have more than one gift, and whatever you did well, of course, you deserve acknowledgement and recognition, but don't get caught up in ego, is what I'm hearing. And maybe this happened in the past. Yeah, but always celebrate your wins. There's nothing wrong with that, but just remember everybody's special. And I think that's just a reminder because that's the past. So don't feel so hurt. Like a singer. Like let's say you had 10 number one hits and your next song is not a hit, it was rejected, or it didn't make the top 10, it didn't do what you used to doing, don't let that be a setback for you, is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So, how you see yourself or the action you can take guided by spirit, you have gratitude in reverse. Yeah, be more thankful. Count your blessings. Okay. If you have children, be really thankful for them. Give them extra hugs, extra care, extra love. Somebody may be expecting a baby around you. Give them a lot of support. Tell them that they're beautiful and that they're amazing and that they're going to do great. They could be scared. Maybe they're going to be a mom for the first time or for the second time. And we're dealing with so much going on in this world. They could be worried about money. They could be worried about things. Be loving and caring and helpful where you can be, is what I'm getting. Somebody may need some just extra affection or just words, kind words go a long way. Just a nice card of "I'm thinking of you," a gift card. I would say do a good deed for somebody, and also look around. If you have really good family and friends, or even that one person who just stands out as somebody who adores you, or somebody who's really good to you, good for you, there's somebody you can count on. Make sure you give them recognition. Make sure that you let them know that you really care about them and you appreciate their friendship and their love and the way that they take care of you and the way that they are there for you. Reach out and say something kind to somebody who has been there for you, is what I'm getting. Show your gratitude. Be helpful towards somebody else or do a kind deed, is what I'm getting. And really count your blessings. Look at everything you have. It's so easy for us to say, I want this, and I want that, and I need this, and I need that. And yes, we do have needs, and they should come before wants. But don't ever stop, and don't ever stop looking around to see what you have accomplished and achieved and all that God has given you. Don't ever stop recognizing spirits for what they've done. All glory has to go to God at all times. So sometimes it's good to sit down and meditate or get on your knees and do a gratitude prayer. It's good to also just talk to spirit and just be thankful for food that you have. If you have a home, a roof over your head, if you have a good friend or family members, if you are still you know, in a good place of peace, or you're stable, or you still have your job, or opportunities are coming in, whatever it is that you already have, or God may have even showed you things that are to come. Make sure you're showing that you're grateful for those things. I mean, saying thank you is the start, but also using what you have to your advantage, helping others, making sure that you actually take time to write a list, thanking Spirit for what they've done for you. Okay, show your gratitude. Okay, what's happening in your relationships with family, friends, or people around you? You guys have dissipating. It's in reverse. So this is good actually. Somebody might have just been sitting around letting time pass, watching paint dry on the wall, so to speak. Um, I feel like somebody's gonna get up. You could be partnering with them to accomplish a project or something, or a task, but they were just letting so much time pass them by. Maybe they just, was a couch potato, or they just like watching TV. But I feel like they're gonna be inspired by you to get up and get things done. So just know, like, people are observing you, and you're being an example for other people to be go-getters, goal getters, and for people to just get moving. Is what I'm hearing. And this is almost a theme in some of the readings I've done. I keep hearing go-getters, go-getters. So this is a go time. This is time to get up and get moving. So they're gonna stop wasting time and actually start applying themselves in a very different, like, unique way, and put action into things, especially when they see you working on like your next projects and stuff. All right, hopes and or fears could be both. You guys have passion. See, you're about to follow what's in your heart, and this is a spiritually guided passion. It's what I'm getting. It could be more than one, but I feel like whatever it is you want to do, you're ready to do it. You're ready to spread your wings and fly. You're ready to get out there and get busy and get started. And I love this energy of taking charge. It's like a take charge energy is what I'm feeling. This is good. This is really good. I applaud you for this, Scorpio, because you're very smart. You're very intelligent, and being an intellect the way you are, it's like people need to hear from you. There's so much that you can't offer to the world. Okay, you're self-reliant, so you like to rely on yourself. You like to be independent and get things done on your own, and that's very powerful. And you can come across as very dominant because you do have that take charge attitude. That's a good thing. We do need more leaders in life, and I think that's what you're about to take on, like a leadership role. Don't be surprised if somebody asks you to do something that's out of the ordinary, but something that's positive, something that you can handle. So you'll be able to handle this, is what I'm getting. Okay, the outcome. Okay, Scorpio, so you have recovery. So you're at a place where you're feeling better, or you will. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel up. Things are going to improve for you. You have the keys to the success in your hands, is what I'm saying. Spirit's showing you that it's time for you to make sure you stay imbalanced. So when I say imbalance, I don't mean imbalance like not balance. I mean make sure you do stay in a very balanced state of mind and balance your life accordingly. So make sure that you are getting plenty of sleep and rest, and then also make sure you're taking time for yourself, because I feel like there's a lot on your mind. I keep hearing thoughts, 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 deep thoughts. There's a lot on your mind, Scorpio. You're a deep thinker, which is good. So some things you need to write down so that you don't forget, and then walk away from it and focus on what you need to focus on, and just add to your list as it comes. Okay? So stay very, very balanced. Okay? That's going to be important. in March and going forward. And pay attention to what Spirit may tell you, may show you, things you may see or hear, or any responses coming from people around you, especially people that love you. Pay attention to what they have to say, but keep recovering. This is about coming out of something like maybe a dark place, but there's a door here, and there's a door here, and then you also have the key. Spirit's giving you the key. So to me, this is your awakening. So whatever was a blockage or whatever was holding you back, I don't see anything holding you back from your success at this point. You're going forward like you're supposed to. I love it. I love it for you. So yeah, even if there's setbacks, you're gonna recuperate. You're gonna regroup, and like you're gonna rise above whatever. Okay. As I close this reading, I am going to use the Earth Magic deck as I usually do. As we go into part 3 of your reading, this is going to be the overall message for Scorpio spirit. Please come through for Scorpio as you always do. Somebody's thinking about a Sagittarius though. That came to mind. Or you may be dealing with Sagittarius. It could also be in your chart as well. It's for Scorpio. For Scorpio spirit. Please come through as you always do. For the month of March, year 2021 for Scorpio. For Scorpio. I keep seeing love. We'll see what happens. Somebody may be in love or in love with you. Let's see what comes out. For Scorpio. What's the overall message? Okay. I love it. The bottom of the deck, you guys got blessings. This is my favorite card in the deck, if you don't know. So gifts are coming to you. For some of you, this is the gift of love. For others of you, you are going to get some type of gift or present. You also have the card Milky Way Perspective. So you're seeing things differently. This is good. I like this energy for you, Scorpio. You're a deep thinker. So with your enlightenment and with your new spiritual awakening, you will start to put yourself in other people's shoes and seeing things from a whole new light, whole new perspective that you didn't even consider before. And this is good because this is part of your growth. I like this a lot. Rainbow blessings. Pay attention to the moon and pay attention to the sky is what I'm getting. So there could be a lot of rainbows around which are going to be beautiful. You may be taking pictures of rainbows. Somebody may really like rainbows or they just like different colors. Since I was a child, I've always loved rainbows. They always remind me of blessings to this day. They still do. They're very spiritual. This is my favorite card in the deck. It just makes me so happy when I see it. And it's the blessings card, meaning that Spirit is going to bless you with something amazing. So no matter what happens, do not stop. Whatever you're pursuing, continue pursuing it until you get where you want to be. You will get there, Scorpio. You're strong enough. You're intelligent enough. You're courageous. You're powerful. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're gorgeous. You're awesome. And you can do anything that Spirit allows you to do. You have so much going for you, Scorpio. Keep meditating and just enjoy this transformation in your life. Show a lot of gratitude to Spirit. And you know what? Congratulate yourself on your own personal accomplishments, okay? All right, Scorpio, this has been your reading for the month of March, year 2021. I hope these messages resonate and correlate with all of you or as many of you as possible. I'm sending you so much love and light and blessings, infinite joy and abundance always. Bye, Scorpio.